Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is your girl Adriana DC, and I'm back with yet another weekly perfume tray. Yes, I'm late. I'm really late with this week's video, and that's because it's been Easter and we had a few holidays and a few parties and a few get-togethers and all that good stuff, including a what do you call it, a baby shower. So I've been really out and about, and I haven't had time to film this week's perfume tray video for you guys, but I'm gonna quickly give you guys my fragrances for this week, and of course an update for last week's fragrances. So thank you guys for clicking on my video, and yeah, for those of you who want to see what new fragrances I'm going to be pulling out for this week, then by all means keep on watching. If you guys are new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you will be notified every single time I upload. And for those of you who are my returning subscribers, thank you guys for supporting me. So we're working with lots of beautiful sunshine today. It's a lovely day. So I have my natural light here on. I'm going to try to keep still because I'm all excited and shit, but yeah. So this was last week's video. I love these fragrances, and I think these are very beautiful selections that I picked for last week because we had a lot of sunshine. And a lot of outings and stuff like that. So I really enjoy wearing these fragrances, and I fully bask in all of these scents except for, so I didn't get to wear my Elie Saab Girl of Now Forever. I didn't get to wear this one, and I didn't get to wear my Mongolin, and I wore everything else. Now let me just tell you guys how these babies performed. This one right here, see Passion Eclat, this was a compliment getter. Okay, projection on this one was a little bit above moderate. It was really pretty, and again, like I said, I got compliments, so I smelt it while I was wearing it. Yeah, this lasted quite a bit on me. I could smell it on me for at least 4 hours. I would say at least 4 hours, and after that I couldn't smell it like anymore, but it wasn't gone. I smelled the presence of the fragrance, but it wasn't like peeking out like when you just started wearing it. Beautiful fragrance, solid wearing experience in my opinion. It definitely has some longevity, quite decent longevity to it. This baby right here projects quite decent, so at least 2-3 hours you smell this one as well. You get the pineapples and the apples. There's a pineapple apple essence to this fragrance. It is very mild, very sweet, very pretty, quite fruity, but you definitely get it when you're wearing it. So this is beautiful and does last on the skin, but like after 2 hours, 2-3 hours, you don't smell it that strong anymore, but it's definitely there. So I'm very happy with that, considering that it's such a very light, very mild, resolved, understated type of scent. This baby right here, I don't know if I've heard people say that this fragrance doesn't perform. Yellow Dreams, this is lovely. While you're wearing this, you get the zesty lemons intensifying on the skin. So this perfume has in some lemons, rose, and musk, and of course there's other things in here. It's really pretty, very it's simple, but it's not a boring fragrance. Like, this is not a bland scent at all. I love it. The way the lemons and the rose are done in here is cold, is lightly sweetened, it's fresh, and it's airy. And while you're wearing it, the lemons, the zesty lemon vibe kind of come out with a mixture of the rose, and it lingers and it projects quite well as well, you guys. I think this fragrance does definitely project quite decent. These two fragrances, would I say they surprised me? They didn't really surprise me, so to speak, but I was very impressed with, the projection on these two fragrances. This one right here, I wore it this week, and I wore it, I actually layered it with Oud Ispahan. And Oud Ispahan kind of drunk it out a little bit, but you do know that this is a light citrusy mandarin orange blossom, patchouli, musky scent, elegance and class in a bottle. It's not that sharp. It's quite mild, very elegant, very, a understated woman, so to speak, with class, and who's very consciously aware of, her appearance and stuff like that. This is the type of vibe that you get from Coco Madam as well. And it wore quite well, but I wore Oud Ispahan with it, and perhaps Oud Ispahan drunk it out a little bit, but I could definitely smell it while I was wearing. But again, I would honestly say to you guys that the projection between 1, 2, and 3 is more along the same lines. This still projects a little bit more than this one, but not far off from that one. This one right here, very mild and very soft, Dolce by Dolce & Gabbana. We know this is an airy, light floral scent, very aquatic. Doesn't project that great. It's nice. It's just airy. It's just a very easy wear, very light and dewy type of scent. This doesn't have like close to projection that these got. It's not, yeah, it doesn't have the projection that these two have. A L'Imperatrice. I actually wear L'Imperatrice and I layered it with this one. I just did because why not? They were just fruity and I just bask in both of them. And this one outperformed L'Imperatrice as well. The projection on L'Imperatrice is moderate to less than moderate. I would have to, I'm giving it, you know, a rating like that, moderate to less than moderate. But wearing it with this fragrance, and if you guys familiar with Shiseido Zen, it outshined L'Imperatrice in my opinion. But you do get the fruity essence from this one, okay? But this one definitely outshines it more. Okay, then I wore this fragrance here. So how does it perform? So when you smell this perfume from the cap, you get a lot of the heavy florals, the cypress and the tuberose, or the cypress and the tuberose. A lot of heavy florals. And from the cap, this fragrance is potentially headache inducing for me. But when you spray it, you get aquatic citrusy florals. A very aquatic, very like refreshing citrusy floral fragrance. It is more, I didn't realize how aquatic the scent was. I guess, of course, you look at the bottle or whatever, but the florals is very aquatic and very pretty. And it's not like a light transparent scent like Dolce and Gabbana. It's not like that. It's heavier than that. But what I got mostly is citrus, florals, and a lot of aquatic vibes to this fragrance. Really pretty. It's actually better to wear it than when you smell it from the cap. I don't like smelling it from the cap so much. And then this baby right here, oh my lord, I love this perfume. You guys know how I feel about Kylie. I wore this fragrance, and of course you guys know it's quite mild and airy, very like understated. My partner smelled it on me. He said it smells like a cardboard box. Oh god. He said, you know, when you open a shoebox and you get the essence of the cardboard, that's what it smells like. And I was like, oh my god, you damn hater. He just doesn't understand this fragrance, but this is a very elegant scent, very, very light. You do get faint scent. You do get a faint, you know, presence of the fragrance when you wear it. I would say it's not the worst performing fragrance in my collection. Moschino Thai 2. Moschino, is it Thai by? Just Moschino, yeah, Moschino Thai 2 is the worst performing fragrance in my collection. And this is not worse than Thai by. So it's very light and, you know, very clean, fresh, musky smelling scent. So that's that for last week's fragrances. Now, I have these two scents here. Unlike the week before, I want to wear these perfumes this week, so I'm going to leave them out. So we have two left on my tray. I'm going to put back all these other fragrances, and then I'm going to pick 8 fragrances to go along with these two to wear for this week. So stay tuned, you guys. All right, we are here once again, and this is my little perfume storage area. I'll just give you guys a broader view because I never do that. So let's just go right in. Ooh, oh my god, I'm hoping I'm not making you guys dizzy because I'm making myself dizzy right now. Anyhow, so Carolina Herrera, I'm not wearing this one this week either. I'm not really feeling Carolina Herrera this week. There will be a time for Carolina. I will be wearing her soon. This week, I actually want to wear Kylie's Eden Juicy Apple, you guys. You know what? I know this perfume gets a lot of flack, but for what it's worth, this fragrance is so pretty. Okay, get your wild berries, your red apples, black currant. It's sweet, it's syrupy, it's candy-like. It smells like Jolly Ranchers. It smells like Jello. It just smells nice. I love this fragrance, and one thing I will say, they just need to bring out an intense version of this fragrance, and it will be everything to me. I know a lot of people say it smells juvenile. It just smells so pretty. I just can't see. Kylie doesn't give me juvenile in no way, no form or fashion. It's a playful, pretty chic scent to wear during the spring and the summer. And I'm loving this fragrance, and I'm going to be basking in this perfume. So this is Kylie Eden Juicy Apple 1. This is the first fragrance I'll be adding to my little tray. Okay, so of my red section, no, my these sections are going to be a little bit cleared out because I have a few fragrances set aside to do some videos for you guys. So it's going to be a little bit, oh my god, a little bit scanty. So that's it for the red section. I don't want anything else from that section. Then we go over to my Dior section. What do we want to wear from Dior this week? I want to wear Dior, Absolutely Blooming. Now, if you guys know, you know that Miss Dior is my favorite perfume, and Absolutely Blooming is right behind of it. This is more a tangy, sweet berries. There's some black currant, some raspberries, pomegranate in here. So there's also some peonies and musk. This is a very pretty, soft, elegant, fruity, powdery scent. There's some rose in the heart of this perfume. Now, even though there's a fruity notes, what stands out the most, again, is a tangy berry essence. So if you compare this one to Miss Dior, it's just a tangy, citrusy, a little bit sharp berries at the opening. It's still quite soft. Again, the peonies just give the fragrance a very soft and mellow and elegant feel to it. Again, it has some rose, I think some jasmine and some musk in here. This is pretty, okay? Absolutely Blooming is absolutely blooming. Such a beautiful scent that I could definitely wear any time of year. You know, during the spring and summer, it's even more beautiful to wear, but it's going to be worn all year round. So I'm going to play with this one. I haven't played with her in a very long time, to be fair. I don't know why I'll be sleeping on my Miss Dior, but these are my trophies in my collection. Honestly, my Miss Diors are like the best fragrances in my collection. So Miss Dior Absolutely Blooming is going to be going on the tray for this week. Okay, so that's it from the Miss Dior section. I'm going to be going over to this section. What am I wearing for the black and white section? You guys, I'm going to go with Prada. You know what? If you guys have been following me, you know I have a love-hate relationship with Prada. And please excuse the wonky cover because it actually got broke when my shelves fell down. This is one of the perfumes that got damaged. It's wonky, twisted on the side. It still works though, so it's okay. But it's, yeah, it's all punged up. So this Prada fragrance right here, this is a citrusy, soapy, white floral smelling perfume. It has a classy feel to it. It has like a office type of person. It's like picture a lady in a white suit, seamed to the T, and with a serious face and just very professional. That's the vibe you get from this perfume pretty much. It's again, it's clean, it's soapy. There's some florals, some ylang ylang. I think there's some frangipani in here. The florals are really nice, but overall, it just has a really soapy, clean, fresh, elegant vibe to it. You know what? Every year when I pull for Prada during the spring and summer, I fall in love with it all over again. During the rest of the year, I am not in love with Prada, which is very crazy. It's one of the first fragrances that I bought myself. I enjoyed it for a minute, and then after that, it was like, yeah. It's one of those fragrances in my collection that made me feel like that. But you know what? I sprayed it the other day and it was really pretty. There's something sweet in here. So there's a light sweetness to it. And it kind of shines more when the sun comes out. So it's a really nice fragrance. I can't tell you it's not. It smells classy. It doesn't smell like, what you call it, generic or whatever. It does smell nice and it can possibly stand out. But it doesn't excite me a lot. But in the spring and summer, I'm going to play with it a little bit, you know. So that's Prada La Femme. So what else do I want to wear from the white and black section? Nothing at all. Let's go down here. Yes, what we're wearing from here. So I'm going to be wearing my Rare Tiffany but from Afnan. And this is a nice, soft, warm floral fragrance. I think there is some ylang ylang, rose, and jasmine in the opening. That's mostly what I get. There's some sandalwood and musk. There's some caramel. This fragrance is a warm, sweet floral fragrance. It's not overly sweet. It's a light sweetness from the jasmine. The jasmine in here is quite prominent. It is warm, it is soft, it is pretty, elegant, and it lasts quite long. It projects quite decent. It's a beautiful floral fragrance. It definitely gives me spring vibes. You can wear it obviously in the summer as well, but the warmth of this fragrance and how smooth the florals are blending in the scent, I think it's a beautiful fragrance for spring in particular. It's just a really nice, soft, mellow fragrance, and it lasts quite decent, you know? This fragrance lasts quite well. I love that it's so affordable and it doesn't have like a synthetic, harsh feel to this perfume. It's a solid fragrance, you guys. I love Rare Tiffany, but I have been raving about this perfume for quite some time now, so no need to rave anymore, but this is a solid little offering from Afnan. Okay, so what else am I wearing from this section? As you can see, it's all cleared out. So I have a few fragrances lined up to do some videos for you guys this week. That's why it's looking so bare. So over to this little section right here. And I'm going to be going with my Chanel No. 5 L'Eau. And this is a citrusy, soft, white floral fragrance the essence of neroli, lemon, the musk. There's a woody essence to this fragrance in the underline of this perfume. This is elegance. It's just picture all white, just soft, all white clothing, and just, I mean, a field of white flowers, pretty much. A field of just white flowers. This is what comes to mind when I think about this perfume. Soft, elegant, and pretty and clean. There's some lemon, some lime. Again, there's some neroli. So it's a little bit aromatic, but very mild with it. Soft white floral fragrance. It's as transparent and clear and clean smelling as the look of this bottle. Beautiful fragrance. It's an eau de toilette, but it's quite pretty and it doesn't feel like an eau de toilette, you know. Some eau de toilettes are very sharp and very harsh because obviously it's very diluted, from the oil concentration is not that high. But obviously this one has aldehydes, so it feels quite solid, even though it's a eau de toilette, a white floral, a very light airy white floral. It's quite a solid fragrance from Chanel, as if you would expect any better. I know I don't talk much about my Chanel fragrances, but they're still classics in my eyes, still beautiful offerings. For those of you who don't know, I started off my collection with Chanel, and then I went into Dior. I was a Chanel girl at first. I started watching YouTube, we call it, is it Dakar? I haven't watched him in a long time. And Sheree's a lifestyle, you guys. Yes. Back in the day when I started watching YouTube, before I had any YouTube friends or whatever, followers or channels, Sheree's Lifestyle was the channels to watch, okay? They were the channels to watch. So I was high up on that Chanel juice as well. And I've grown away from it a little bit because I hate when you guys say Chanel smells like old people. It's so insulting and it hurts my feelings, honestly. But I still have an profound appreciation for Chanel fragrances, you guys. So Chanel number 5, Love. This baby's going to be going on my tray for this week. So we're down to 7. We have 3 more to go. And I'm going to be bringing out my Versace Eros Perfume. Versace fragrances are so bright and exciting and uplifting in my opinion. And this one is such a pretty scent. What I get from this perfume, the peonies and the jasmine. The peonies, I want to say peonies give fragrance a very soft and mellow and elegant, just pretty feel to the fragrance. And this one right here is just so beautiful. It has in some Sicilian lemons, I think some pomegranate, bergamot, but what stands out most is the jasmine, the peonies. I think there's some sandalwood in here and some musk as well. This is a very soft, pretty, elegant, just pleasant smelling fragrance, you guys. Very pretty, very easygoing, but it's beautiful. Something about it just feels beautiful. I want to say I kind of get pears in this fragrance as well. I'm not quite sure, but it has like a sweet pear-like feel to it, like a soft, sweet pear. So again, the top notes, the lemons and the pomegranate, it doesn't give me, pomegranate is potentially sharp in fragrances. It's not that way in this perfume. It's very soft and subtle, which is why I'm thinking I'm getting somewhat of a pear-like essence in here. So this is like a soft, sweet pear fragrance with the essence of peonies and jasmine. Beautiful fragrance, and I'm going to be wearing this fragrance. This is a perfume that's very addictive. It's just so soft and mellow. Definitely a beautiful scent for spring and even better for summer. So Versace Eros Perfume is going on my tray for this. Next, I'm going to be pulling for my Nicki Minaj fragrance. Now, you guys, I am not a celebrity perfume fan. I do have a few, and I'm going to say to you, I will not be exploring any more celebrity fragrances, but I do love this fragrance. It's really pretty. I pulled this perfume out just now when I sprayed it, and I was like, yes, this is such a pretty scent. It has some grapefruit, I think there's some apples, grapefruit, apples, some pear, there's some raspberry, and you get the raspberries, the grapefruit, and apple. You really do get the apples, but you get like a nice it's a nice balance. It's like a citrusy sweet blend to the top, not too overly sharp and not too overly berry-like. It's just a nice citrusy sweetened fruity essence to the opening. There's also some pear, there's some jasmine in here and some honey. This is a pretty scent. It hasn't caramel. You do get the caramel, okay? You do get the caramel because when I spray this perfume, it smells really nice, but caramel has a potential to kind of go a little bit cloying in these fruity fragrances. And another perfume that I encounter that feel in a fragrance or that vibe in a perfume is Bon Bon by Victor and Rolf. With all the fruity notes mixed with the caramel just kind of like, it makes it a little bit cloying. So even though it's a soft, fruity fragrance, it is pretty elegant, It's a little bit more, it's not that understated, but it comes off really like well blended, like finely blended. It's a beautiful scent. The scent profile is definitely pretty, okay, but that caramel, it just gets you a little bit, but still a beautiful fragrance nonetheless from Nicki Minaj. Again, I don't have much, you know, celebrity fragrances. This is actually quite nice, okay. I smell it just now and it just like, you know, it reminded me of how beautiful it is. I haven't worn this perfume since last year, like literally. So this is why, you know, videos like this, like a rotation, like a tray every week, I need it because I need to wear these fragrances. And what I also love about pulling these 10 fragrances a week, it kind of like reminds me of the fragrances that I forget about in my collection. So this is one I definitely forgot about. Well, it's kind of hard to forget about it because it's like a light pastel pink head and it's right there. It's there. It's kind of hard to forget about it, but I just haven't been reaching for it. But yeah. So Nicki Minaj, this fragrance, I'm going to be wearing this fragrance this week and just giving it some love because it really deserves it, to be honest. So one more fragrance for this week, and I don't have anything in mind. Actually, let's go for this one. I haven't worn you this week. So I just sprayed this perfume just now because I let my partner smell it. Because I was just telling him that I'm selling this one and I love this scent and I prefer this one more. He prefers this one because it's heavy and stronger, but he still feels that this one smells quite decent. Beautiful scent. This is a lightly sweetened area version of Perfumes de Maladelina. It doesn't have the sour essence to it, that bittersweet vibe. It just has like a lightly sweetened vibe to it. But what I love about this is that elevated classiness to this fragrance. For a fruity fragrance, for such a soft, fruity floral scent, it's very classy. Very classy. And that's what lingers on your skin, the aura of a very classy, fresh, dewy, fruity rose smelling perfume, and I love that the most. So Delina La Rose is gonna be on my table. It's gonna be on my tray for this week. Still loving the bottle, not enough to keep Delina though. So here we have it. Let me just rearrange everything. Come forward. You can come forward. Should I put you in the center because they're just so nice and round? I do apologize. Yes. So these are my selections for this week, you guys. 10 beautiful fragrances. I definitely love these perfumes and I look forward to wearing every single one of them. They're really fun and pretty and colorful. So yeah, this is yet my another perfume tray for this week. I will definitely try to give you guys my my next week's video on time. I'll try my utmost best. Fingers crossed. I will try to give you guys my next video on time next week, God's willing. So please do bear with me. Thank you guys yet again for, you know, stopping by to pick my weekly fragrance rotation on my weekly fragrance tray. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching this video. If in fact you did enjoy this video, please give me a big thumbs up. If you guys are new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that notification bell so that way you will be notified every single time I upload. And for those of you who are my returning subscribers, thank you guys for supporting me. And until next time, see you guys in my next video. Ta-ra!